hopefully I'm not overmodulated or I just want to make sure. Okay. I'm just going to go right. I'll go right at 20. Okay. Glad one of us is. Oh, God. All right, thank you. I was looking at the temperature.
It's time now for your Sacred Heart Knights football, presented by Eagle Communications and the Salina Post. And now with your play-by-play, here's Adam Coulter.
And good evening and welcome into a very chilly Smith Center High School football field as we are getting set for, week 7 of the high school football season already, but a tough one on tap for the Knights as they come in with a record of 1-5. And we mentioned last week some of the injuries and just some hard luck for the Knights, but still just some underclassmen getting some pretty significant playing time, but hopefully that plays dividends tonight as the Smith Center Redmen, the host team, they come in 5-1. And just the big thing right now, it is cold out here. We talked a week or two ago, we were pushing 90 at kickoff. Tonight, 51 up here at Smith Center, the wind chill 44 and a windy night, and it's only going to get colder. So we're glad you're in a warm spot listening to us and watching the game. We hope you enjoy it. We'll get a break in. We'll come back and hear from the head coach of the Knights, Norm Jennings, as we continue. You're listening and watching to Sacred Heart Football
Tegan McKenzie
on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Cole Morgan is the son of Jennifer and John Morgan.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer. The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Summer travel can damage and destroy your tires. Commercial Tire Centers encourages you to check for proper inflation. Underinflation or overinflation, along with the extreme Kansas heat, can cause a blowout, damage to your vehicle, and even cause accidents. Make sure your passenger car, truck, RV, and trailer tires are all ready to hit the road when you visit Commercial Tire. We'll even check your spare tire. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything. Welcome back in here on the Sacred Heart pregame show. Tyler Henry alongside you, and we are joined now by Norm Jennings, the head coach of your Sacred Heart Knights. And Coach, first and foremost, as always, thank you so much for taking some time and stopping by the pregame show today.
Absolutely, you bet. It's great to be here, Tyler.
Well, Coach, let's go ahead and start a week ago. We take you back to last Friday, another close battle, especially when you look at the score just before and at halftime with another big foe. And before we move on, I did want to quickly just get your thoughts on a hard-fought 30-6 loss at the hands of Wabaunsee.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal game. Hard-fought is a great description for it. We had 3 of our original starters start that game. So, the injury plague that we've talked about that hits all schools is certainly camped out on our team for quite a while. It was neat on Wabunsie's side. They had only one starter that was out, and he returned for that game. So our boys just got to go up against a team that battled hard, 2 top 5 teams, and they held in there as long as they could. Yeah.
Well, and one thing that I've appreciated in our chats throughout the season, I know that you are a realist, you do see things for what they are, but you do tend to be a bit of an optimist as well. And so I've asked you this every week, but even with another loss on the resume, what would you say was kind of just the biggest positive that you saw out of your guys and just the way that they fought in that game?
Well, when they came out of the locker room, when we all got together, this was what I heard from the boys. We are the most dangerous one-win team in the state right now. And when we put it all together, it is going to really be impossible for teams to play against us. So I know that I've said each week, these boys put on the pad and feel with the attitude that nobody is invincible to them. And when you hear that in the locker room, then you're proud of the way that they believe in themselves.
Well, and that's a sentiment that's been shared with others across the state as well. I know I spoke with Jess Rutledge, the head coach of Wabaunsee, before this game, and he told me something similar. He said, this is not a 1-4 team that we're about to go play in Sacred Heart. So that's something that I've heard from other coaches as well throughout the course of the season. I know that, your schedule is something that you can't control. The injuries are something that you can't control. But when you look at the elements of the game that you are in control of, what are some things that still just kind of need to be better as we move forward into these final 2 games?
There's a lot to be said for consistency, uniformity, and especially when you're going to have any type of a passing game threat. You just need personnel to be together and have confidence between quarterback and slots and quarterback and wide receivers. And then when you're running the ball, you need to have confidence in every one of those lead blockers. And so, I don't shift blame from coaches for the mistakes that go on out there or the penalties or the boys, but the realism does hit and go, I think they're doing everything that they can do with completely different guys to the left and to the right each week in just figuring out how to function together as a team. And when you get tired, and then, in the game last week, we had Cam Cleveland go down again. And so when that happens, they have to push through the emotions of, oh no, what are we going to do now? And now we're without Cam. And then you have a kid like Maddox Wells, freshman, steps in, boom, and he feels it, and they move on. So the things that I keep seeing are that, and then when we ask the boys, what do we want to work on this week? They avoid the trap of, we just need to run plays until plays get better. They're talking, I need to work on footwork more. I need to learn how to backside knee roll a little bit better so I can get in front of that block. So they still want to improve on the fundamental things that will make the program better long-term as each kid gets better. And that's awesome, Tyler. That's just awesome to hear from them.
Well, and you mentioned the realism. You also mentioned, kind of building the program for the future. And again, not to say that this is a lost season or anything like that, but at the same time, you did mention to me that this is a team that started 3 of their original 11 starters from week 1. Injuries have just plagued this squad. Maybe outside of the wins and losses that you're hoping to see from this team here, at the very least in these last 2, maybe 3 games, depending on how week 9 scheduling shakes out.
For them, It is. When we do look down the road at the future, this senior class is just got a phenomenal bunch of leaders that are great humans that serve well. They bring glory to the Lord in all that they do. And it has been really awesome to watch that permeate down. Our number one goal is to learn the life lessons and to bring the Lord glory in what we do, and we fall short of that at times, like everybody does. But that's their primary motive mover for them, and then that causes them to be more dedicated in practice and more attentive. That causes them to not give up. That causes them to rise up and go above. And when you have a game like last week and you scan the field and you've got freshman Noah Hines and you got freshman Dominic Matucci and you have freshman Maddox Wells and you have a slug of sophomores out there and some juniors and then two seniors, I think. When Cam went down, I think we only had two seniors out of the 11 left. It's like, wow, these kids are already believing in themselves. We don't have to work to convince them of that next year.
Absolutely. Well, and let's go ahead and take a look here at this week's opponent, because you go from playing a formerly state-ranked 1A team in Wabaunsee to playing the number 5 team in Class 1A here in Smith Center. And first of all, when you have a chance to kind of watch the Redmen on film, what are the biggest things that stand out to you just about the way that they play and some of the challenges that they present?
You know, the Redmen reload well every year. They've got a little bit of a different coaching profile. They've got some new kids. They graduated a lot last year. On film, they keep getting better each week, and on film, I'd like to think that we keep getting better each week. Offensively, the offense that they bring, you have to play assignment football, which is something the boys can take care of. They have to fight their desire to chase ghosts or to move on a play where they're not staying at home. If they stay at home, which we did really well the whole first half last year, I think we went in the locker room up 7-6. If they do that for the entirety of the game, then we've got a great game on our hands once again. So I know it's going to be a strong battle. They'll bring an offense that even looks confusing for the people filming, because they'll often be chasing the wrong person down the field as they're filming. But the boys can overcome that by playing the assignment football. Smith Center's also very good at coverage. You know, they will move towards the ball very quickly. So the pass game has to be accurate. The pass game needs to be pretty methodical in order to overcome that strength.
Well, and let's talk really briefly here about that Smith Center offense, because again, you take a look at the numbers, well over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. I know a lot of that comes from some of the motion and some of the different looks that they will present on the ground. But at the same time, I mean, you mentioned playing assignment sound is going to be big, but how critical is just being able to match their physicality, especially on that line, and just not give them that initial push?
You know, it's huge. And that's where we do have a little bit of a blessing with our school. We don't have huge numbers on the line, and that's also a place where we haven't been radically decimated. I mean, we lost Jason Mars as a tackle, and then Andy Marshall, but we had other guys that could step in and fill that gap. So we do have the line that has the skills and the strength to definitely get the job done. And I think, as Coach Rutledge said after the game, he's like, we watch it on film and we see it, but then when you go and experience it, it's like we understand why you guys battle the way you do. Your line is really strong, really awesomely and forceful. They come out hard. They don't get turned real easy, and I expect them to be the same against Smith Center.
On the other side of the matchup, you mentioned the offense just a moment ago, and I know that, you know, again, a very tough Wabaunsee defense, but still, just 6 points a week ago. What are some of the biggest keys to kind of get them rolling again and get those points coming fast and furious early in this one?
You know, there's no doubt that our team knows it. This is the realism side of it. Stats-wise, you know, we're over our opponents, I think, still by like 50 yards. We're over 1,000 yards, and so are our opponents combined. But when you drop down to one stat, we have 19 turnovers to 2. And again, that's not on the boys, but they realize that those not only change momentum, but those resulted in a fair amount of the scores that blew out close games. And so we've been working hard on just not turning the ball over, not making risky passes, keeping handoffs and pitches, quarterback center exchanges. Those are the fundamental things that they've gone back to in order to hopefully have the very first game against Smith Center where we're on the right side of the turnover margin instead of the side that we've been on.
Well, I know you've touched on a couple of the points, and I know that turnovers are going to be a big factor in this game. But last thing for you here, sir, we ask you every week, what are your biggest keys to the game? What does Sacred Heart have to do to march into the number 5 team in the state and come away with a big shock victory on the road this week?
Keys to the game are definitely the dogs on the D-line. They have got to get it done in the gaps this week. Linebackers have to be smart. They have to read. They've seen a lot of film, so they need to trust in what they've seen. And our offense just needs to exploit one of the few weaknesses that we've seen. Take advantage of those early and then stay on that hard. Expect to just grind out a close game. And they're done battling and saying, wow, that was a good game. They want to not only battle, but this win is high on their priority list. It has been all year long. So keys of the game are just staying in it, executing what they can, and the game should go their way if they do.
Good stuff. Well, Coach, thank you as always for your time. Best of luck to your team tonight.
Thank you, sir. Have a great night.
Yep, you as well. All right, once again, that was head coach Norm Jennings of your Sacred Heart Knights. We will step away, but when we come back, countdown to kickoff rolls on. You are watching and listening to Salina Sacred Heart football right here on the Salina Post Sports Network, brought to you by our friends at Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Maury Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of North Central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Maury Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MauryClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Maury.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan. You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
And welcome back once again to a very chilly Smith Center High School as we are broadcasting tonight. And we're glad you're with us, though. We hope you're somewhere warm tonight. We'll be back in Salina, but nonetheless, it is, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. It is Friday the 13th after all, but if you're superstitious at all, but Smith Center tonight hosting the Sacred Heart Knights in what will be the fourth of the 5 district games for the Knights. Looking ahead to 1 week from now, back at home, as the Knights will take on Republic County. But first and foremost here tonight, weather-wise, it's not great, honestly. Just updated the forecast, and, well, 50 degrees here at kickoff. Wind chills at about 42. Even colder by the time this thing is said and done, but right now the wind going to be a big factor one way or the other, we think. North-northwest wind right now between 30 and 35 miles per hour, and it feels every bit of it right now as the captains are going to meet at midfield for the coin flip. And we'll see who's going to start with possession here in this one tonight. But
captains tonight for Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart comes in with a record of 1-5, as we mentioned briefly when we took the air. The Smith Center Redmen 5-1, at least on paper. It'll be a tough one tonight for the Knights, and we've talked about some of the players. The Knights with a handful that will not see the field tonight due to various injuries, but again, can't say it enough, can't stress it enough that the Knights been playing 4 quarters and some good teams the last couple of weeks, last couple of games. They've hung tough with a couple of great teams, just kind of got away from them in the second half, but Knights trying to right the ship here tonight, but a tough place to play. As going back 2004 to 2008, 5 times straight, Smith Center had that big run in that. And coincidentally, the last time I happened to be up here at Smith Center with Sacred Heart for that playoff game that was here as well. So to bring up that date in particular. So Smith Center won the toss. They're going to defer, and the Knights are going to receive the opening kickoff here to start this one. Well, you see the Smith Center Redmen in all red, trimmed in black with the white numerals and letters, and meanwhile the Knights on the road whites, blue numerals trimmed in gold across the way. Mentioned Norm Jennings, the head coach of Sacred Heart. Meanwhile, Mike Rogers, the head coach, up here for the Smith Center Redmen. Well, for the Knights offensive starters, as they will receive it, first of all, the O-line for Sacred Heart is going to feature Abram Anderson, 5'8", 167, and a junior. Also Leon Rowe, an offensive lineman, 5'9", 211, and a junior. Another lineman for the Knights, Eli Yunk, 164, 5'10", he's a senior. Landon Pilcher, a lineman, 6', 186, and a senior. And also an offensive line, Alex Ortiz, 5'7", 263, and a junior. Also on the line, Dane Goss, 265, he's 6'2", he's a senior. And Gabriel Rodriguez, 6'1", 221, he'll be the center, and he is just a sophomore. We'll get to the other offensive starters for the Knights here momentarily. As back deep to receive, it's like Michael Matucci back there, also Bryson Gotti back there. 12 up on the clock, and it's going to be Luke Franklin going to kick it off for Smith Center in the opening kickoff. We are underway. That's a dandy kick into the end zone on the fly, and that'll be a touchback for Sacred Heart. No return. And the Knights will start first and 10 from their own 20. Also for the Knights tonight, Bryson Gotti, one of the backs to receive there. He'll be a wide receiver tonight. Dom Matucci is going to get the start on both sides of the ball tonight. By the way, Bryson Gotti, 5'11", 138, and a junior. Dom Matucci is just a freshman at 5'4", 128. He'll be a slot back here to start things off. Also a linebacker on defense later on. Single back, single receiver, one to either side. Matucci in there at quarterback. Man in motion. And stuffed. Nowhere to go. Matucci kept it, but had nowhere to go on that one. And speaking of Michael Matucci, in there at quarterback, 5'7", 144. He's a senior. Luke Colin, rather. I take that back. Carson Lehman, a wide receiver tonight, 5'7", 139. He's a junior. And the fullback will be Tristan Hitchens, 5'6", 147, a junior. And Noah Hines, wide receiver, 5'11", 142. Another freshman out there for the Knights. Second down. 2nd and 10 for the Knights. Matucci back, rolls right briefly, and Smith Center again.
Matucci on the keeper.
Might have lost a yard, just nowhere for him to go these first couple of plays, but
Eli Franklin.
Call it 3rd and 11.
Excuse me. Franklin and Davian share the tackle for losses. 3rd down and 11.
Just a minute gone by here early on. Scoreless here from Smith Center on one of those game nights where a lot of the crowd out here, but be nice just to be somewhere warm, maybe at home. Great fans coming out here for both teams. There's a run to the right side, far side. That'll be a short gain. And it's going to bring up a 4th and long for the Knights. That was Dom Matucci with the carry.
Cooper Jones on the tackle. It's going to be 4th down 9.
Got a couple back. 4th and long for the Knights. Opening couple of minutes of this one. So back to punt it away. It's Eli Young back there. High snap, he's got it, kicks it away. Wobbly kick, and it's going to be down by the Knights just shy of midfield at the 49.
Line drive into the wind.
Smith Center.
29 yards on the punt. It's going to be 1st and 10, Smith Center.
Smith Center is going to start inside Knight territory at the 49. Do want to thank our sponsors while we have the moment to hold that thought. And Smith Center in that loaded backfield. No wishbone formation. It's a low snap, handoff up the middle. And with it, that'll be about a 5-yard gain.
Gain of 5.
Second and 5 on first. 5-yard run on first down, near side. Single receiver to the near side, 4 in the backfield. And the snap one more time. Another handoff up the middle. And another good chunk on second down for the Smith Center.
Gain of 3. Abram Anderson on the tackle.
Third and short now for the Redmen. And a single receiver to the near side. Another handoff. That'll be a first down, or close to it, for the Redmen. Ball carrier that time.
Jason Davian on the carry.
Jason Davian.
Gain about 2.5, and it's going to be a Redmond first down.
Didn't get it by much, but got enough. They'll move the sticks, first down. Ball, it's like the nose of the ball right about the 38-yard line now, Sacred Heart. 8.5 to play in the first. We are scoreless. Second receiver to the near side. 4 in the backfield. So many options back there. Fakes a handoff there. There's a tackle on the near side, brought down by Bryson Gotti. That was Luke Franklin, the ball carrier.
Gain of
for Smith Center.
Luke Gotti on the tackle. Second down and 2.
And just shy of the 30. Second and short now. Second and about 2 for Smith Center as we roll into 8 minutes here in the opening quarter. And really staying in that same basic formation. Wishbone in the backfield, single receiver near side right. There's another handoff, and this time the Knights sniff it out.
Jason Davian on the carry, gain of 4.
And 2 piles, I should correct myself there. Couple of piles of players there, but
So first down, Smith Center.
the Redmen
just short of the 25.
Got the pile going forward. They do make the first down. And content to keep this one on the ground and keep on rushing. Same formation once again. There's a snap. Handoff left side.
Franklin on.
And that was Luke Franklin, the ball carrier.
4.
Something else we've noticed these last couple of games, 2 or 3 games, that whether it was Sacred Heart or the opponent, both of them run heavy in the opening quarter, and like this one, zipping right along. We're just 40 seconds from the midpoint of the quarter already. Same formation again, handoff, lost the ball, did they get it back?
Fumble on the play, recovered by Hutchinson.
Parker Hutchinson
Looks to be about
and Jason Davian.
no gain on the play. Make it third down.
Mishandled. Handoff there. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Redmen. In the backfield of Franklin, Davian. Wilson also back there. And quarterback Hutchinson. And the Knights.
Fumble on the play.
Another fumble.
Covered by Jason Davian. Going to be a short loss on the play. It's going to make a fourth
It's going to bring up 4th down. Just based on the position on the field, I'm going to assume the Redmen are going to go for this. Would be a nice stop right here for Sacred Heart. Singer receiver near side. It's Cooper Jones out here to the right. Loaded backfield again. Snap to Hutchinson. Keeps it. Option right this time. And spinning out of it. And another fumble. Well, that was Luke Franklin. Lost the handle trying to spin out of a
Luke
tackle.
Franklin on the option.
But I think all
Inside
told,
the 10-yard line. Ball was fumbled. It was fumbled out of bounds, though, so
the end result's going to be a Redmond first down.
So, gain of 15, and it's first.
Crazy play there. 5:11 to go here in the opening quarter. Scoreless tie. Opening drive for Smith Center. And on the doorstep, inside the red zone. Snap again, Hutchinson, left side. Nice tackle there.
Brian Wilson on the carry.
That was Matucci in there.
Matucci on the tackle.
He was the first guy that made contact and then got a little help from a couple more white jerseys.
On the play.
Be 2nd down. Clock rolls one more time. 4:45 and counting here in the first. 2nd down and 8. Snap again, another run up the middle.
That's Jason Davian up the middle.
Davian the ball carrier.
Gain of 3. Gonna make it 3rd down and goal to go from the 5.
Third and goal. So we approach the 4-minute mark here of the opening quarter. In a single receiver near side. This time Keegan McKenzie out there. Pitched right side, 5, and into the end zone, touchdown, Smith Center. That'll be Luke Franklin.
Luke Franklin from 5 yards. And the score is 6-0.
Well, the Knights had some plays in that drive that they slowed the Redmond offense down, at least temporarily, but all told, Smith Center goes in for 6. PAT pending at the 3:51 mark here of the opening quarter. And off to Hutchins, and might have missed it short. And it is no good, so the Knights
shot stopped
the 2-point conversion attempt, and it stays 6-0. 3:50 to go in the opening quarter. Smith Center 6, Sacred Heart nothing. You're listening and watching to Sacred Heart Football on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
It's time now for your Sacred Heart Knights football, presented by Eagle Communications and the Salina Post. And now with your play-by-play, here's Adam Coulter.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to a windy, chilly Smith Center High School. Adam Coulter and Olivia Bergmeyer on the road this evening up here, and I'm trying to keep warm as best we can. We're right in front of the press box, just above a big wall up here, just to shield some of this wind, but nonetheless, Smith Center, if you've ever been up to the stadium, always a nice crowd here for the Redmen, and several Sacred Heart fans across the way as well, making the trip up here. And those that are here, braving the elements, we're glad you're here with us, but we're also glad you're wherever you might be tonight. Hopefully staying warm and listening to us, listening and watching the Sacred Heart football as the Knights set to receive this second kickoff. So again, it's going to be Franklin to kick it off. Layman and Matucci back deep for the Knights. Another nice end over end kick. This one will be taken right to Matucci. He's up to the 20, far side. I should have said the 30 there. Brought down out of bounds, far side. We'll see where they spot it for the Knights' second drive of the game.
Game of 16.
Zipping by here in the first quarter, 3:43 to go. 6-0. Knights trail it, but did stop the two-point conversion attempt and trying to answer here on this drive. Slinger receiver far side now, man in motion, and a pitch to the right side to him. Yeah, that'll be a short gain on the carry.
Matucci pitches.
That was Dom Matucci.
Short gain on the
Michael the Dom. Looks like they give him about a yard over there.
And Parker Hutchinson as well. There is a flag on the play.
And it's going to go against the Knights. The penalty, it's going to be a hold against Sacred Heart, so it's going to back them up 10 right off the bat.
And make it second down, and big part, it'll be first down, 20. Let's be off the spot of the foul. It's going to be a first down about 21.
So again, out far side right, Lehman, the receiver out there. Matucci in the backfield, lone back there with him. Man in motion. And swallowed up in the backfield.
Matucci tackle for a loss. Slaughter. Montgomery.
The clock continues to wind here in the opening quarter, as it'll be second down and long now for the Knights. Single receiver now to either side, near and far, right and left. Matucci under center with an empty backfield now. Check that one back in there. Nice open field run by Matucci. And back beyond that original line of scrimmage now. It's third down, but a lot more manageable for the Knights. Third and 8, third and 9 maybe. Third down, we'll call it 7. From the Knights on 33. Not much room there that time.
Matucci on the keeper.
Matucci short gain up to the 35.
Among others, going to make it 4th down after a gain of 2.
Actually, a spot this one at the 36. 4th and short for the Knights, but a long 4. And it looks like the Knights gonna, or are they? Looks like they're gonna go for it. Foul or a penalty flag in the backfield. And just
Eli Franklin on the tackle. Fullback Tristan Hitchens.
And the fouls, or the penalty, I should say, is going against the Knights, so it'll get declined. And it's going to be the Knights. The Knights are going to take over on downs as Smith Center is going to decline the penalty and take the ball.
Angle shift is called. Redmond declined, and it's a turnover on downs.
So Smith Center's going to get it right back, and again for the second straight drive, they're going to take over in Sacred Heart territory. The first drive started at the Knight 49. This one's going to start at the Knight 36. Snap, handoff, up the middle.
Jason Davian up the middle.
That'll be about 9 on the first down.
Gain of nearly 10.
As Davian, the ball carrier.
Short of the first down.
So 2nd and short with a minute to go here in the first. 6-0 Smith Center. Snap again. Another run up the middle. That'll be a first down for the Redmen.
Gain of 5. And a Redmond first down.
Smith Center right back up to the line. This time handoff to the nice tackle in the backfield. Franklin, the ball carrier.
On the carry.
And right there to bring him down.
Tackle for a short loss. That was
Leon Rowe for the Knights, and a timeout call by Smith Center. We'll take it as well. 29.1 to go here in the first. Smith Center 6, Sacred Heart nothing. You're watching and listening to Sacred Heart Football.
loss brings us 2nd down.
Summer travel can damage and destroy your tires. Commercial Tire Centers encourages you to check for proper inflation. Underinflation or overinflation, along with the extreme Kansas heat, can cause a blowout, damage to your vehicle, and even cause accidents. Make sure your passenger car, truck, RV, and trailer tires are all ready to hit the road when you visit Commercial Tire. We'll even check your spare tire. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Back once again here at Smith Center. Adam Coulter and Olivia Bergmeyer on the broadcast this evening. I told you I'd get it right over there. Olivia doing the filming. I'm doing the announcing. We're both trying to keep warm. Doing our best here on a chilly, chilly night here in Smith Center. Wouldn't be so bad without the wind. Snap. Run near side. That's Franklin, a one-on-one down the field, and that's a touchdown-saving tackle. And that is good.
As Luke Franklin on the carry, tackled short of the goal by Michael Matucci.
Well, Matucci made the touchdown-saving tackle. The
Rolling on the field, this ball was fumbled out of bounds. There is a flag on the play.
If that stands, that's going to be Knight ball. That'll be out of the end zone. And that's going to be a touchback in the Knights.
And Sacred Heart's ball.
See if they officially let's see what the white hat.
Holding was called.
Smith Center called on holding. And that is the call. Sacred Heart ball.
It's first and 10, Sacred Heart.
So Michael Matucci not only saved the touchdown, he forced the fumbled out of the end zone. So the Smith Center drive is turned away. And the Knights are going to get this one back, still only down one score. 22.4 to go here in the first. 6-0 Knights. Single receiver. Lone back, Matucci under center. Snap. And the pile moves
short gain.
about a yard. As that'll likely be the final play of the opening quarter.
Franklin on the tackle. And that is the first quarter.
And that will do it here for the first. The Knights get it right back, force the turnover. After one, it is Smith Center 6 and Sacred Heart nothing. You're watching and listening to Sacred Heart Football on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Adam Coulter and Olivia Bergmeyer on the broadcast here from Smith Center, 6-0. The Knights down just the one score as we start the second quarter. Area scoreboard brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Quick score, Salina Central on top of Goddard. Actually, I take that back. The score in that one tied 14-14 in the first back in Salina this evening. Good one going on there back in Salina Stadium. Single receiver near side, man in motion, and a flag from the back judge. And it's going to be a false start against Sacred Heart, so that'll back him up 5.
Be a 5-yard penalty.
It's going to bring up third. I'll check that. I'll redo second down. It'll be second and about 13. For the blue and gold. Knights back to the line. Single receiver on the near side. That's Gotti out there. Man in motion in back. Matucci looks the pitch, goes left, keeps it himself, and throws it out of bounds. Throws it away. So that's going to bring up third down now for the Knights.
Eli Franklin on the pressure. And it's going to make it third down.
Third and 13. Knights inside their own 20. Single back for the Knights, single receiver. Rolling right, going long, got a man open, and just about picked off, but the intended receiver, Bryson Gotti, at first did not see a red jersey around him, but big one for the Knights. Leon Rose back to punt it away again for Sacred Heart. As moving back.
Row deep to punt for the Knights.
Going to be Cooper Jones back to receive for Smith Center. And he nearly skipped away from him and still on the ground. Boy, Cooper.
Eli Franklin.
And he's
Luke Franklin fielding the punt.
Tapping the turf, and he knew that was almost disastrous for Smith Center.
Call it 47-yard line.
So again, the Redmen, good field position to start this next drive.
1 yard net.
But back in their own territory. Opening minute here of the second, 6-0. Knights deficit to the Redmen. Snap and up the middle.
Jason Davian
Matucci
up the middle.
and Lehman with the tackle.
Stopped after a game
As it was
5.
about a 5 or 6 yard carry on first down. We'll call it 2nd and 5 from the Knight 47. And the snap. Another handoff left side. Boy, just so
on the keeper.
a lot of options for backs. Just trying some misdirection and
Looked like Leon Rowan on the stop.
Rowe made the tackle for Sacred Heart. Snap one more time. Hand off right side. That's Franklin with it for Smith Center.
Luke Franklin on the carry.
That'll be another gain close to a first down. And they'll give him the first down.
And a Redmond first down.
So not quite 2 minutes gone by here in the second. But for the Knights, hanging tough. Surrendered the opening touchdown on the Redmond opening drive, but thwarted the 2-point conversion attempt, and that's where the score has sat ever since. Again, a handoff. That's going to be good for
Jason Davian, a gain of
about a
4.
5-yard gain on first down.
He spotted it about the 39-yard line. 38.
And again, Smith Center just kind of methodically rushing down the field. Single receiver far side on the right. 3 in the backfield along with quarterback Franklin. That's going to be close to another first down.
Brian Wilson on the carry.
Quarterback Hutchinson, I should say.
Smith Center first down. Going to be a gain of 7.
Moving the sticks one more time. And they're going to call a timeout. Timeout by the Knights. We'll take it with them. 9:18 to go before halftime. It's Smith Center 6, Sacred Heart nothing. You're listening and watching to Night Football.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
We'll go ahead and keep it right here. I just want to thank some of our sponsors this evening, including Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Salina Septic Service, also Commercial Tire Center, Salina Ortho, APAC Shears, Hometown Disposal, Bennington State Bank, and Mallory Clinic, all proud supporters and sponsors of Sacred Heart Football as we bring it to you each week here. You can watch it and listen with our streaming video and a live play-by-play here on Salina Post. And we appreciate you listening to us wherever you might be tonight with the Sacred Heart Knights. Sacred Heart back out. Comes Smith Center out of the timeout. 9:18 to go in the first half. First down, Smith Center as the drive continues. Another run. The nice gain on first down. Hutchinson kept it himself.
5-yard line and a gain of 6. Third down and check that. Second down and 4.
Ball down to about the 25. Second down. Second and 3, second and 4, right in that ballpark. Snap to Hutchinson. Hand off left side. Franklin with it, still going. In there on the tackle. Gotti and Matucci. Michael Matucci.
Michael Matucci on the stop. Could be first down.
So first down in the red zone.
Could be a gain of 11 out to the 14. First and 10 inside the red zone.
Snap one more time. Another rush, and again, Franklin, the ball carrier.
Jason Davian on the carry.
Take that back.
Inside the 10-yard
Jason
line.
Davian.
Carson Lehman on the stop.
Lehman the tackle that time for the Knights.
Gain of 5.
Even 8 to go here in the second. Now inside the 10. Ball at the 8. And Redmond don't have to score and get another first down. Single receiver far side. But really that same wishbone formation. And Smith Center content to just run and run and run.
Fumble on the play.
A nice caught a break there. Redmond recover, but the Knights force another turnover, or another fumble, I should say.
Looks like a loss of about 3.
So that'll back them up to about the 11. And bring up third down. And you wonder, convert or not here on third down, if this is 2-down territory for the Redmen, or if they maybe go for a field goal if it comes to that on third down, or fourth down rather. And there's some movement on the line. I believe that's going against the Knights.
There's a flag on the play.
And it's an offsides call. It will cost the Knights 5. So it's going to move the ball back to about the 6.
It's going to be offsides against the defense. A 5-yard penalty. And about third down and 4.
Third and 3, third and 4. Ball at the 6. And all lined up there, 1, 2, 3, the backs. And the pile is stopped. So it's going to be fourth.
Hutchinson on the keeper.
Hutchinson, the quarterback keeper, and fourth down.
Call it a very short game. And make it fourth down.
Call it 4th and 3. Big stop possibility here for the Knights. Handoff up the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown. Smith Center on fourth down. Franklin a touchdown for the Redmen. 5:51 to play before halftime. And it's now 12-0. Back to the line, going to go for two are the Redmen. And a stoppage of play. Delay of game goes against Smith Center, so it'll back them up.
They'll push the ball back 5 yards. 2 point. Or the conversion attempt, I should say. Be from the 8.
Smith Center back to the line. Snap. Pass. It's low, so again, 2-point conversion no good, so 5:51 to go here in the second. Second touchdown, but second failed 2-point conversion, so the score is 12-0 in favor of Smith Center. Redmond 12, Knights nothing. You're listening to Sacred Heart Football.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Back in Smith Center, Adam Coulter. Olivia Bergmeyer on the broadcast. 5:51 to play before halftime. Luke Franklin to kick it off to Sacred Heart. Line drive kick. That's Michael Matucci. And could not, boy, it skipped away from him, but he did get it.
Able to cover that live ball. 25-yard line. That's where
Knights are going to start 1st and 10 from their own 25.
1st and 10.
That was a tough one for him to field it because it seemed like he was getting behind her, trying to anyway, and the ball just didn't quite get to him. He's skipping away from him a little bit. Tough play, but he does recover. And the Knights start 1st and 10 from their own 25, down 12. Coming up at halftime, brought to you by Kansas Wesleyan University. Check out some area scores. Matucci pitch near side. Matucci to Matucci. That was Michael to Dom, and not a lot of running room on the near side. To his right.
Short game.
Second down, about 9. The Knights back to the line. Gotti, the lone receiver on the near side. Up top, Carson Lehman. Matucci rolling to his left, gonna air it out and overthrew.
Matucci's pass was incomplete.
That was Lehman out there.
4 on the coverage. Be 3rd down and 9.
A couple of red jerseys out there in the vicinity, but not a bad idea for Matucci to take a crack down the field. The clock stopped at the 4:53 mark. There's Noah Hines now lined up on the near side, the lone receiver. Snap to Matucci. Rolling, flag down, looking downfield, one-on-one, and it's Boy, nearly picked off.
Matucci's pass falls incomplete.
Wound up just out of the reach of Hines, but that was Tegan McKenzie.
Noah Hines with that attempt.
Just about picked it off.
False start. Let's call it. Decline.
And again, not a bad looking play to air it out, but just out of the reach of Noah Hines for Sacred Heart. 4th down now for the Knights. And Leon Rowe back to kick it away for the Knights one more time. High snap. Rowe has it and just falls on it.
Down after that fumble. And it's going to be a turnover and down. It's going to be.
Boy, that's a tough one for the Knights. A high snap, and this one's going to give the Redmen the ball back in the red zone at about the 12-yard line. Three in the backfield. Handoff. Up, and that'll be another 6 for Franklin, the ball carrier. And it's 18-0.
12 yards out. Sacred Heart 0.
So just one play on a quick drive. 2-point conversion attempt. Franklin again. And that time he got it. 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. Redmond out to a 20-point lead. Smith Center 20, Sacred Heart nothing. You're listening and watching of Sacred Heart football on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Tough one there for the Knights as the back to punt it away, a high snap, and Smith Center gets it deep in Knight territory and they make good on it.
Plays blown dead. This is a flag.
Touchdown and 2-point conversion. Gotti with the ball for the Knights. Penalty's going to go, looks like, on Smith Center. And they're going
back 5 yards.
to call offsides, but it'll give a chance for Smith Center to re-kick it. Again, back to receive, Gotti up there, also Matucci back at about their own 25. And Franklin to kick it away one more time. for Smith Center. Try it again, 5 yards deep. When the wind got a hold of that one a little bit, Gotti just falls on it.
Gotti bounce that.
End over and kick. It looked from up here like it just caught the wind, and the wind just brought it straight back down to the turf, but nonetheless, it'll be first down and 10 for the Knights, 4:40 left before halftime.
Junior high football put the finishing touches on an undefeated season earlier this week with a victory over Beloit. Congratulations, Coach Hack, on junior high football.
Smith Center ready out there on the field. The Knights still talking things over. Well, a quick weather update. Not sure why I'm doing this. We'll get to that here after this play. Single receiver. Near and far, left and right. Matucci. Rolling to his left now. Going to go out. Coverage out there by Cooper Jones.
Looking for Hines.
And he was looking for Noah Hines out there. Incomplete.
On the coverage. Second down and 10.
Well, my phone says it's 20 degree or 20 north-northwest wind at 20. It was 32 at kickoff. I feel no different. We're both shaking our heads, myself and Olivia up here. We're braving the elements tonight, most definitely. There's a flag in the backfield.
Matucci sacked. That was Dylan Tassell.
And the white hat, there's going to be a hold on the Knights. Smith Center is going to decline the penalty.
Sacred Heart.
That'll back the Knights up.
That penalty is going to be declined, and the result of the play is going to be a loss of about 7.
So it'll be third down for. Gonna back the ball up to the 25-yard line. Hines again, the receiver on the near side. Lone man in the backfield. Matucci under center. Rolling to his right now, getting flushed out of the pocket. On his feet, quick dump pass to Dom Matucci, and you can see the frustration on Dom's, the body language. He dumped it out there, but Dom couldn't haul it in. So it's going to be 4th and long now for the Knights. Well, 48 right now, feels like 41. North-northwest wind at 20. Leonro back for the Knights. That was low snap that time, but a nice bounce right back up to him. Taken near side by Cooper. Little trickery. Fake the ball. Franklin got one man to beat. Got a block, and he's going to go for 6. Boy. Well, it was a low snap. But it took a bounce, good bounce up to Rowe.
Sacred Heart 0.
Cooper Jones got it. The handoff, the little trickery, gave it off to Luke Franklin. Franklin had the ball, held it behind his back there for a second, and just charged straight upfield along this near sideline, and only had the kicker to beat. Got one good block from Hutchinson, and that's all it took. And the handoff and the two-point conversion is good once again. .342 to go before halftime. Smith Center 28, Sacred Heart nothing. We'll keep it here. I want to thank some of our other sponsors as well. Well, halftime coming up, our sponsor of that, as always, Kansas Wesleyan University, after the off week, the bye week last week. The Yotes back on the road. They'll head to KC to take on Avila. That'll be a noon pregame, 1 o'clock kickoff with Tyler Henry on the call, the voice of the Coyotes. That'll be on KINA AM, or 910 AM or 107.5 FM. For that one, the Yotes back on the road as they play Avila tomorrow at 1 o'clock airtime, noon for that one on KINA. Also, don't forget to tune in to KINA tonight, 10 o'clock, for the Kansas State High School Football Scoreboard Show, where you'll hear game wraps and scores from across the state, brought to you by Home Automotive Centers and Salina Surgical Hospital. Salina Surgical Hospital, also our sponsor of our area scoreboard, and we'll be looking up our updated scores, amongst other things coming up at halftime of this one. Still 3:42 to go here in the opening half of play. Comes the kick once more. End over end kick taken. That's Gotti with it, and
Gotti on the return.
little running room from the start of the run, but Redmond closing in on him in a hurry. He'll be spotted at about the 35.
On the tackle. That punt return touchdown is Smith Center's third special teams touchdown, and second punt return touchdown of the season.
Far side Lehman up top. Near side on the bottom. Hines, the single receiver to each side. Single back. Man in motion. And quick handoff, not a lot there. As that
with the tackle for loss.
That was
Fullback dive.
Tristan Hutchins.
Beg your pardon. That was Morgan. Sorry, Lacey. Tristan Hitchens on the carry. Loss of one.
I got that one wrong too. Tristan Hitchens, my mistake. 3 minutes and under 3 now to play before intermission. Single receiver again to both sides. And that's a flag from the back judge. This might be coming back. Matucci. And intended.
Matucci's pass is incomplete.
The pass for Lehman.
Intended for Lehman. Chris flag on the play. Legal shift.
Another legal shift against the Knights.
Smith Center's going to decline. Smith Center's going to decline to penalty. It's going to remain third down. Correction, it's going to be third down.
Come the Knights back to the line once again. Tucci kept it himself, and
Tucci on the carry.
Short gain on the play.
Gain of 3. Eli Franklin on the stop.
Timeout's going to be called by Smith Center. We'll take it as well. 2:38 to play before halftime. Smith Center 28, Sacred Heart nothing. You're listening to Knights football. You're listening and watching to it. On Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Fourth down, Knights punted away once again. Taken back. And a reverse once again, far sideline. For Jones, the ball carrier on the handoff.
Gain of about 35.
And that's going to start things off for Smith Center.
Gain of about 35. There is a flag on the play.
Into Knight territory. Flag right on the 45-yard line.
On the back against Smith Center. That'll 10 yards for the spot foul. Tonight's game is District 5 game. It's a good last matchup. Sacred Heart, Smith Center in District games.
Well, they march it off, and they're going to be back in Smith Center territory. And again, going back to last week and really throughout the season where the Knights, just the injury bugs bit them, and you feel for the players, especially the seniors, and not sure their status heading into the final regular season game next week and then playoff week 9. But credit all these guys, getting a lot of the underclassmen in there, getting some significant playing time. And tonight just playing a tough Smith Center team on their home field. But still a full half to go. And still a couple of minutes gone by. Or a couple of minutes to go, I should say, before halftime.
Gain of 6.
Second down and 6, ball just shy of the 45 for Smith Center. And off right side. That's good for a first down. And again, the ball carrier.
It's going to be Luke Franklin, gain of 11.
Franklin again.
Smith Center first down.
So the Redmen get the penalty yardage back and more and move the sticks. Another rush. They just getting yards and chunks. That's Hutchinson, the quarterback.
Going to be first and 10, Smith Center. Looks like a gain of about 6.
Good for another first down. Another timeout called. And the Knights will call a timeout with $1:28 to go before halftime. We'll take it as well. You're listening and watching Sacred Heart football on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
District matchup. Face off, that is. next year's district.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Another run on first down out of the timeout. Close to another first down. And they will give him
First down, first and 10, Smith Center.
And in the red zone now. Now spreading it out a little bit are the Redmond twins on each side, right and left. Lone back. It's Franklin again.
Luke Franklin on the carry.
6'1", 210.
That
But
was Lehman on the tackle. It'll be a gain of 5.
another snap. Hutchinson kept it himself.
Parker Hutchinson.
Stopped.
The keeper.
Short of the goal line.
Going to be right around the 5-yard line, and Smith Center first down. Goal to go.
And the clock wound once again, 40, under 40 now. Whistle blows and
that was officially an incomplete pass by Parker Hudson to kill the clock. Second down, and goal to go for the 7.
second and goal from the 7. Go with the PA announcer on that one. I did not see that from up here, just the crowd of players, but it was an incomplete pass. And now third down.
Luke Franklin on the carry.
26.2, the clock will stop.
It's going to be a timeout.
And we'll call another timeout here before the end of the half. 26.2 to go, it's 28-0. Coming up at halftime, we will take a look at our scoreboard, our area scoreboard brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Don't forget, later on, we'll name a gem of the game brought to you by Vernon Jewelers.
13 carries.
Hit of the game presented by the Salina Pain Clinic, and also our smart play of the game from Smart Insurance with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. And don't forget, when the Knights play at home, they have a huge home field advantage with Sage products, from paper towels to soap and items from ceiling to floor. You'll see products from Sage. You can get the same home field advantage at your home or office by visiting sageselects.com. Out of the timeout, back to the line. 26.2. Smith Center is going to try and punch one more in here before halftime. Now back to that base formation, the stacked backfield. And they're still short.
On the carry. Stop just short.
15 seconds, and Smith Center,
4th and goal.
third down. Fourth down, check that. Hand off, Franklin. Touchdown, Smith Center. A hurry-up offense.
First down.
in the waning seconds of the half. Smith Center goes across the goal line one more time to make it 34-0. Two-point conversion attempt. Pass is complete. Hutchinson to Franklin. Two more. And it's now 36-0.
Had a hand at all 36.
Well, Smith Center set to kick it off one more time here before intermission. 36-0 Smith Center. Here is the kick. Gotti got a couple of steps into that run and
on the return.
greeted by some of the Redmond defenders. 2.2, so we'll see if
On the tackle.
Knights go for a play here or just simply kneel it.
This is going to be first and 10. Sacred
Kneel
Heart.
on it. Down it for halftime. Matucci going to roll to his left. And he's going to run it out of bounds on the far side. And that will do it for the opening quarter, or opening half rather. It's 36-0. Smith Center 36 and Sacred Heart nothing. We'll take a break, come back, and start halftime presented by Kansas Wesleyan University. After this, you're watching and listening to Sacred Heart Football.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Your next visit to the doctor for an upcoming procedure or surgery should start with a conversation about Salina Surgical Hospital. Hi, this is Geraldine Diedrich, and we are truly committed to fostering your health and well-being. From outpatient procedures to inpatient stays, you will feel the difference in our excellent care and compassion. Talk to your doctor about scheduling your next procedure at Salina Surgical Hospital. Your surgical experience is our specialty. Salina Surgical Hospital is partially owned by a group of local, community-involved physicians.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Summer travel can damage and destroy your tires. Commercial Tire Centers encourages you to check for proper inflation. Underinflation or overinflation, along with the extreme Kansas heat, can cause a blowout, damage to your vehicle, and even cause accidents. Make sure your passenger car, truck, RV, and trailer tires are all ready to hit the road when you visit Commercial Tire. We'll even check your spare tire. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Maury Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of North Central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Maury Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MauryClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Maury.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll-off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan. You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Top score from Bunty. 14, Valley Heights 40. Shaping up for an epic showdown this week.
They made one?
Yeah, they made one.
Oh, we don't have time to move.
Okay. How much time does it take to move? I'll help you.
It takes more than 7 seconds. Shit.
We gotta wait until the next quarter or something?
Yes, if that's okay. Could we
Yeah, that's
do
fine.
that?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Do you need my help with anything? Get back on here.
Check. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess if those two are coming up, then we should
Jason Davies picks up first down for Smith Center. A gain of about 7.
Anything else you need? Oh, sorry. That's how cold it is out there.
I could care less across the gate now.
Well, we're still recording it, so.
Hutchinson on the keeper.
Check, check, check. You picking me up?
We're still on.
I don't know if he said might be or not, but he just got too far outfield. He played that down
Number 2,
the line.
Bryson Scotty.
Welcome back once again to Sacred Heart Football. Underway in the third quarter, 36-0 the score. Smith Center with the ball one more time. Foot race now. And that's going to be 6 more. That will Hutchinson with the ball carry. That makes the score 42-0. Just over 10 to play here in the third.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I had to grab it back.
Two-point conversion attempt.
Hutchinson pass is incomplete. Looking for Keegan Kinsey.
Two-point conversion, no good. So 10:05 to play here in the third. Smith Center 42, Sacred Heart nothing.
80-yard scoring drive.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of 2 types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Well, the chilly night continues here from Smith Center. Adam Coulter, Olivia Bergmeyer on the broadcast, and here is the next Smith Center kick, taken by Matucci. Looks left, goes right, and brought down at about the 40. Let's go over our area scoreboard quick, brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Your flashlight's still.
That's some of the scores we have in. Republic County, who we'll see next week, down to Ellis at halftime, 42-0 in that one. Southeast of Salina all over the Lions, 53-0. That was a halftime score. Halftime Goddard over Salina Central, 26-14. Also, Abilene on top of Augusta, 28-0 at halftime. Eisenhower all over Salina South, 42-0 at half. El Saline beat Washington County, 56-0 the final there.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Good nights.
And those are the scores we have in thus far. That's the area scoreboard brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Knights back to the line, Matucci. A juke and jive behind the line, breaks a tackle. Open field, and there he the 30, one man to beat. And Matucci is gone for 6, touchdown Sacred Heart.
There's a flag.
There is a flag on the play.
I was late because I wasn't there before.
Holding was the call.
That was a late call.
Frustrating for the Knights and Matucci.
It's a real late call.
It's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Holding call is going to negate that touchdown. Knights back to the line. Matucci rolls out to his left this time. Try and use those feet one more time, but upended.
Matucci on the keeper. Eli Franklin on the stop. Be a gain of about 8 or 9.
Is this 4-down territory, Coach?
3rd down.
This is 46 right here.
Knights back to the line one more time.
Yes, sir, Alex! That's a late hit on one. You call that no matter if he doesn't get it. That's some necessary roughness right there. Dives on the pile, 10 yards, 10 seconds after the play's over. Call that against Sacred Heart. So, pulling the wrap looked good, the front side down.
Let's bring up 4th down for the Knights now.
Yeah, Alex laid out 72. Good pull, front side was 4.
Fourth down play, and Matucci.
Pass is complete. Matucci gets about 7. Looks to be short.
Don Matucci with the completion, but it'll be short of the first down.
It'll be a turnover on downs. First and 10, Smith Center. There's the timeout on the field. It's going to be timeout Sacred Heart for your first of the half.
Sacred Heart's going to call a timeout. 7:09 to play in the third. Smith Center 42, Sacred Heart nothing. You're watching and listening to Sacred Heart Football.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
Back in Smith Center, I should say. First down play for the Redmen.
Damien on the carry. Gain of 6.
Another carry for positive yardage, and approaching the midpoint here of the third quarter. Run one more time. That's going to be good for a first down.
Jason Damien. Gain of 8. First down Smith Center.
Smith Center right back to the line. First and 10 for the night, 34.
Jason Damien. Gain of 7.
Seven-yard gain, second down and 3. Fumble, falling right back on it.
On the play. Recovered by Hutchinson.
Quarterback Hutchinson falling back on it.
That's about a yard. Take that loss about 3.
Hutchinson looking, hands it off. That's going to be another first down for the Redmen.
On the carry. Out to about the 18-yard line. Gain of 14. Put Jason Damien over 100 yards for a first down. His high school career. Unofficial.
First down play for Smith Center. That's a nice tackle there. Lehman with the tackle on quarterback Hutchinson.
loss of a couple. A very short game. Second down.
Hutchinson keeps it himself.
Hutchinson on the keeper.
Ankle tackle from behind.
Gain of a couple. Makes it third down.
Another short gain. Snap one more time.
Parker Hutchinson on the carry. Looks like about a half a yard short. Fourth and very short.
Next series, can we run the track?
Fourth and maybe a yard.
40. Alex.
That's close to another touchdown, and it will be 6. That makes it 48-0.
Franklin's PAT, so that's successful.
2-point conversion, no good. So with 2:09 to play here in the third, it's now Smith Center 48, Sacred Heart nothing. You're listening to Sacred Heart Football and watching Sacred Heart Football on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
And back here at Smith Center, Redmond kick it off to the Knights one more time. Short kick.
Jake Sillick down and Benji Carr on the tackle. Just kidding. That's Isaac Stansbury.
That's cheeky. They're known for their effective.
Spot this at the 40. 41. Under 2 to play here in the third. 48-0 Smith Center. Single receiver near side is Noah Hines. Pitch in the backfield, Matucci to Matucci, and upended. At a 5-yard gain on first down. It's like the same formation for the Knights. Man in motion. Matucci is going to be tackled for a sack. Davian with the tackle and the sack for Smith Center. 30 seconds left as the clock continues to roll. Down to 10 seconds.
Looks like it's going to do it for the
Smith Center, or Sacred Heart rather, in no hurry to get a playoff, and that will do it. So after 3, Smith Center 48, Sacred Heart nothing. You're watching and listening to Sacred Heart Football on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of 2 types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to your Sacred Heart Knights football with Adam Coulter.
And back in Smith Center as we get set for the start of the 4th quarter. Short gain to the right.
Morgan.
Good pull. Front side is poor. We'll point that out on film.
Fourth and a couple, 4th and 3. Or check that, actually it'd be about 4th and.
That was Jackson.
Fourth and about 12 now. Matucci. Flush from the pocket going long. Noah Hines on the far sideline, complete for first down for the Knights.
And 48 on the play. First and 10 inside the red zone for Sacred Heart.
Just as far as you need to go.
First down for the Knights.
That's a late hit too. There you go.
Dom Matucci got the pitch.
Looks like no gain. flag on the play.
Got 1 out of 4.
Hit the 10-minute mark here, the final quarter.
Personal foul on the defender. That's the call. It's going to be measured half the distance to the goal. And first did 4 from the 8.
Look at your coach.
Golden opportunity here for the Knights to punch this one in.
Takuchi on the keeper. Cole Morgan on the tackle.
If you want to try a shot, maybe 312 press now. No, it's okay. This same kind of concept. It should still be open. It's got to protect.
Second down for the Knights.
Dom should be an easy.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Smith Center.
And boy. Fumble. And a turnover back to the Redmen.
Could be first and 10 Smith Center.
Now even 8 minutes to go in the game.
Should they clock you? I guess it is. Yeah, no, it's Mercy. Just want to pass Mercy. Yeah, it's like 6 squares or something like that. Running clock. Running clock. 6 squares.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout's going to be called. We'll take it as well. We'll keep it here, actually. I have another scoreboard update brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Some of the games of interest as far as we're concerned. The Abilene again up on Augusta. 42-0. End of the third quarter score. Goddard up on Salina Central 34-20. End of the third quarter score. Eisenhower all over Salina South 56-0. Halftime score, we mentioned that a bit earlier. Ellis 42, Republic County 0, and we'll see Republic County next Friday back in Salina. Southeast of Salina, that was another halftime score, 53-0 over Lions. And those are the latest updates we have. Our area scoreboard brought to you by the Salina Surgical Hospital.
James Blickenstaff on the carry. Gain of 3.
And don't forget to tune in to KINA at 10 o'clock tonight for the Kansas State High School Football Scoreboard Show. You'll hear scores on game wraps from across the state of Kansas. Brought to you by Home Automotive Centers and Salina Surgical Hospital. 910 AM or 107.5 FM.
It's dropping really fast. It's actually like 30%. Cleveland has it. I guess one guy down there, Carl's. I think that's what he says. I don't know.
We approach 6.5 to go in the game and a running clock now.
Tate Coleman on the carry. Short game. Gonna bring up 4th down.
Great contained by the outside over here. Who's that? 32. Oh, Maddox. Dude, he has great potatoes. That's Elias. That is Elias. Different number, yeah.
Smith Center calls another timeout.
Well, oh yeah, I know that. I was thinking, that's yours. Okay. 14.
Our halftime sponsor each week is Kansas Wesleyan University. Do want to remind you they're back on the road after a bye week last week at Avila heading to Kansas City. That'll be a noon pregame, 1 o'clock kickoff. Also on KINA, 9:10 a.m., 107.5 FM, and Tyler Henry on the call from KC and Avila. 1 o'clock kick and airtime at noon with the pregame. That's tomorrow on KINA.
Sorry for giving you kind of the cold shoulder earlier. Well, for a second there, I thought you were like a Smith Center, like for just a sec for some reason. And I was like, well, you guys have. That's why I was saying earlier, like you guys have the home.
No, we're with Eagles.
So I didn't mean to come off as rude or whatever.
You're fine. I hear audio coming out of this box, though. So I hear it coming out there.
I was here.
Yeah, I can hear all of this. But I don't know what's picking us up because that wouldn't be picking us up.
Could that be interfering or something?
With a 43-yard punt.
What do you have on that?
Because we're wired in, and I can hear everybody in this room.
Sacred Heart.
So,
You can like hear us when we talk.
huh? So,
You can like hear us.
just lightly.
Oh.
But it's helpful. I think it's helpful. Don't know what's causing it. Yeah, your mic is coming through. Is it picking us up? Yeah, it is.
Dustin Petrucci over here gave about 2 first control of the tackle.
Thank you.